Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, safe to say, we had a great night. At least I think we did. $250,000 ain't nothing to sneeze at, but hopefully we can win a whole lot more tonight on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tuesday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well, yeah, we won $250,000 on the last show. I mean, that's nothing to sneeze at, really, at all. I mean, considering all the $1,000,000 wins we've had this season, it might seem like a tiny sum, but I still think we did very good, and I still think we can win a lot more money. I really think we can. So that's what we're going to try and do tonight. It's looking like the third, well, and I've said this before, but just now that we've done, a week of it, you guys are really liking the half an hour long shows, and, the ratings are up for that, so that's good. Traction on our website, when you go to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on our website, that is up. The game, well, our online players skyrocketed too as well. So everything is up. So I think we're keeping this 30-minute format to the future. So yeah, thank you so much. So let's get started right away since we only do have 30 minutes. Right now we are just 10 questions away from winning $1 million. We won $1,000 last time we left off. We cleared the first part of this game. We still have all of our lifelines left, 50-50. Or ask the audience, phone a friend, and switch the question. Now, we're kind of treating this like the celebrity version of the show. If we make it, we can use Googler up until the $32,000 mark. If you want to play with us at home, log on to rvn.com, go to the Game Shows tab, search Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and boom, right there. So, we've got $1,000. Are we ready to go? I'm ready to play, personally. Audience, are we ready to play? And let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Alrighty, and we go for $2,000 here, so let's do this. The legendary phoenix was which type of animal? Bird, fish, snake, horse. Boy, usually the $2,000 ones are just as easy as the first five, but this one I have got no idea. Although phoenix, I'm starting to think bird. I'm leaning towards that. Doesn't sound like a name of a fish or a snake or a horse for that matter. Well, let's look it up though, just to be sure. What type of animal is a phoenix? Bird. Okay, so it makes sense. It checks out. Bird, final answer. Got it for $2,000. Going for $4,000. What is the official language of Cuba? Spanish, French, English, Portuguese. It's not French, it's not Portuguese, and it's not English. It's got to be Spanish. Final answer. Whoops. Got it for $4,000. Going for $8,000. What name is given to a cloud of interstellar gas? Quasar, pulsar, nebula, nova. I don't know. Cloud of interstellar gas. That's not what I asked. Okay, a cloud of... Okay, I want a cloud, dingus. Okay, hang on, this is... Cloud of interstellar gas. There we go. It doesn't tell me what it's called, though. Is called... Watch it. Oh, Nebula. I was going to say, watch it, not give me the answer. Nebula, final answer. Although I'm trusting AI. Got it for $8,000. $16,000. Here it goes. In what film did Dustin Hoffman play the part of Benjamin Braddock? Rain Man, The Graduate, Marathon Man, Straw Dogs. I don't know. You're asking me ancient questions. I don't know. Benjamin Braddock. Benjamin Braddock.
According to en.wikipedia.org.
Okay, yeah, we got it. The Graduate. Okay, that's not that ancient, thank God. But anyway, Graduate, final answer. Got it for $16,000. We're going to take a break. We're just 6 questions away from winning $1 million. That's a lot of money, I'll tell you that much. We're going for $32,000. If we get that question right, then we can't go home with less than that. And so yeah, right now we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll go for $32,000. So please, 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 please do not go anywhere. Or go get something to drink or a snack or something like that. But come on right back in just a minute. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, safe to say, I think we're doing pretty darn good right now. So, because I have to promote it once an episode, next year to celebrate the 10th anniversary of RVN, we're going to be doing a special series of Millionaire called Super Millionaire, where we can win up to $10 million. So, yeah, make sure to look out for that next year. So, yeah. All right, but back to this. Right now, oh wait, that's not what I wanted. We've got $16,000. We're 6 away from $1 million. We're going for $32,000, and we're going to do it right now. Let's play. $32,000. Let's do this. What is the maximum number of lanes on an official athletics track? 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, I think it's 8. At least on all the tracks I've been on, it's been 8. So I'm going to say 8. Final answer. Got it for $32,000. All right, there we go. We're going for $64,000, 5 away from the million. Here it is. A pen is a female of which bird? Goose, peasant, pheasant, whatever, chicken, swan. By the way, we get Googler one time now for the rest of this game. I really have no idea, although I'm sure we've had this question before, because, of course we have. I think it's a peasant, though, a pheasant. I've heard it pronounced both ways, peasant and pheasant. Although, I'm going to use the 50-50 here. Okay, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving us with just 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Pheasant, swan. Okay, there you go. Let's go with the pheasant. Final answer. Oh, it was a swan. Darn it. But hey, we still got $32,000. That is not too shabby. Ah, well, you know what? That's the way it happens sometimes. You know that? It really, honestly is. But hey, I think they're listening to us through a microphone. That's why they left pheasant there, so I could get it wrong. I mean, at least I could have used another lifeline. That would have been the worst possible thing that could have happened. But anyway, well, we'll build our path straight back up to the top. So here we go. Let's play for $100. For $100. What restaurant franchise, known for its sandwiches, was founded in 1965? Highway, Byway, Subway, Have It Your Way. Well, that's the slogan of a restaurant franchise, but it is Subway. Final answer. We got it for 100. Go for 200. Which of these is a tonic or something which makes you feel more cheerful? Pick and mix, pickaxe, pick me up, pickpocket. That is a pick me up. Final answer. We got it for 200. Going for 300. Which of these is an expression of frustration or irritation? For John's sake, for Fred's sake, for Pete's sake, for Dave's sake. That is for Pete's sake. Final answer. We got it for 300. We'll go for 500. Guten Tag is a greeting in which language? French, German, Spanish, Swedish. That is German. Final answer. And we got it for 500. We'll go for 1,000. What is the name for the large headline across the page of a newspaper? Banner headline, flag headline, ensign headline, pennant headline. Well, it's not the last two, I know that. You know, honestly, with the job I do as a broadcaster, I really should know this, but I don't. Large headline across the page of a newspaper name. Banner. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but you never know. You're not sure. Final answer. Got it for $1,000. There, I said it. Because we got mad, so of course we. All right, 10 away from the million. Here we go now for $2,000. Which of these is a Major League Baseball team based in Atlanta? Hawks, Braves, Falcons, Thrashers. Well, they're all Atlanta sports teams. Well, not the Thrashers. Not anymore. They're now the Winnipeg Jets. But it is the Atlanta Braves. Final answer. Maybe if I can find it. There we go. And got it for $2,000. For 4,000. For which of these bands did Rick Wakeman play keyboards in the 1970s? Yes. No. Perhaps. Maybe. Well, we've had this question before. And I believe it's yes. Final answer. Got it for $4,000. Gosh, that's probably the most random question you could have asked me. I'll tell you that much. 8 away from $1 million. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to see if we can climb all the way to the top. At least I hope we can. So stay tuned. We will be back in 4 minutes. Yes, 4 minutes. Now you know how much time. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. Or adios for now. See you in 4 minutes. Don't go away. welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, safe to say we are doing pretty darn good right now, money wise. We've got $4,000. We are 8 away from winning $1,000,000. So here we go. For $8,000, let's play. What nationality is the model Gisele Bundchen? Argentinian, Mexican, Brazilian, Peruvian. Okay. I think it's Brazilian, but let me just make sure. Gisele Bundchen. Yeah, Brazil. That's what I thought. Brazilian. Final answer. Got it for $8,000. Going for 16,000. Mount Vesuvius overlooks which city? Naples, Genoa, Milan, Venice. Well, let's look that up because I'm not for sure. Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius. Okay, that helps too. Near Naples. So I'm going to assume it's Naples. Final answer. Got it for 16,000. Ooh. I honestly thought that was not going to be right, but we're going for $32,000. Who or what might be giving an APGAR rating? Chili pepper, baby, hurricane, chess player. Well, it's not A or C, I don't think. The only one that really popped out at me was chess player, because you wouldn't give a baby a rating. That just sounds stupid. Chili pepper, that's the Scoville. Hurricane, that's categories. So it's gotta be. I'm gonna guess and go chess player. Well, no, let's look it up because we still can do that. APGAR rating. Oh, I guess it is a baby. Oh wait, no. Okay, it is a baby then. Final answer. Got it for $32,000. You know, it makes sense in the context of which it put, so thank God. Because why would you test a baby? Well, for various things, I'll say that, but okay. Come on! No, that's not what I want. There we go. $64,000, and here it goes. In which sport is the Harry Vardon Trophy an annual award? Hockey, tennis, golf, basketball. Okay. I don't follow awards too much in sports, to be quite honest. Like, even in hockey, my favorite sport, I don't really follow. I mean, I can name some of the awards, but I couldn't tell you who won it. I think it's either tennis or golf. I feel like if it was in basketball, I would at least be familiar with it. You know what? Let's ask the audience just to make sure. Okay, audience, we need your help. On your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, please, please, please vote now. See my point proven. 37% said golf, 27% said hockey. I know it's not in hockey, that I do know, so we'll go with golf. Yeah, golf, final answer. Got it for $64,000. Wrong sounds, but that's okay. Oh, that sound means that we are out of time for tonight, but thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We didn't have a bad night. I mean, it was worse than the last night, but you know what? Or than Sunday night, but you know what? That's just the way those things work sometimes. So yeah, we did win though $32,000 tonight, which was just awesome. When we add it to the money we have won so far this week, that is $283,000. When we add it to the money so far this season, we are at an even $13.2 million. So yeah, that's just nuts and bolts. That's for sure. Well, thank you all so much for watching us. We'll pick up next time, right here. Same time, same place. Well, not same time. It's going to be at 9 p.m. Thursday night. So, yeah, Eastern time. So, I'll see you for that. Bye bye.